Oh wow, we got a lot of shit jumping off around this caravan, don't we, guys? Real with Robo. Let's do this. Okay. First of all, a couple things I saw this morning. The DoD released a statement that the news had it wrong on the number of troops that were being sent down to the border, okay? Now, if you get the opportunity to go with any kind of statistics militarily, I'd go with the DoD, not the news, because the DoD has something called OPSEC, which means they don't tell about their troop movements. So the 800 was wrong, the 1,000 was wrong. I'm still checking about the 5,000. Either way, I don't care. Period. Dot. They're sending troops to the border, then that's what they doing. Oh well, I guess them motherfuckers should have thought about that before, didn't they? I guess they didn't come up with that tactic in their brains, that we'd actually have our military go down to meet them. Now, on that same note, we got to look at something that Kamala Harris said, okay? And I know she gonna be like, oh, this is hate speech. This is a hate speech against me. No, you the one that started the hate speech, so now I'm gonna hate with you. We all just gonna be some hateful ass creatures up in here. Okay. Number one, she talking on Ellen DeGeneres show about, do we all have to come out alive? Basically threatening the lives of the presidents and senators. Okay? And people say, no, you're taking that too far. No, because if one of our asses did it, we be up with the Secret Service right now talking about what's going on. Okay? And we would not get the same treatment they're getting for saying that shit, and the actors are getting for saying that shit. Hi, how you doing? Can we sit down and speak to you for a minute? No, we got thrown down on the ground, drug our happy asses to a car, sat in a dark ass room with a big ass light in our face. Not like I went through this, I'm just imagining the worst, because that's what we get. We get the worst fucking treatment ever. Okay? But we don't want to bruise Kamala Harris's ego. However, I'm going to bruise her ego right now. Number one, she says, we need, she makes jokes about that shit and hurting the president and senators, sitting senators. And then she turned around and said, we need to be accepting and welcoming to the caravan. Well, bitch, we send in what? The last count by the news was 5,000 troops down there to greet them. I mean, we sending our best to greet them. What the fuck more you want? I mean, what do you want? Marine Corps snipers to go and meet them?
That'd be fun.
Do you want our Navy SEALs to go meet them? I mean, what are you talking about? We are sending the best of the best down there to meet them. Jeez, you can't please some people, I'm telling you. And before anybody says it, yes, I'm a military zealot. Yes, I believe in our military. Yes, all that good stuff. Yes, I love our military. Yes, I believe fully that everybody is throwing a cow in the wrong manner. Okay, first of all, our military will not engage unless they are engaged. So tell your little punk asses on the other side of the border, put down the fucking rocks and don't start none, and there won't be none. That's basically it. That's how you handle something like that. I mean, goodness, people, really. And then other people are like tripping out going, oh my God, we're going to be invaded. No. The military was sent down, if you watch from President Trump's mouth, to secure the border. No one is coming in unless they go through the proper channels. That is, if he doesn't decide to shut down the damn border. That means our military will escort them. And no, I don't mean like drag their asses, but gently escort them to the place and points of entry. They are being sent down there to help. Now, it'd be a whole different story if President Trump turned to General Mattis on TV and said, Marine, secure your country, then hell's about to break loose. So unless you know military speak, don't assume what's going to happen. They have their orders. They're going to abide by their orders. They're going to chill out by their orders. They're going to follow them to a T. And if not, they will be brought to justice just like at any other time. Okay, so stop stressing. We are not under invasion. Stop stressing. We have the military down there. They gonna do their jobs. They gonna do it properly. They gonna do it right. And they're gonna do it with as much force as they're met with. Meaning if somebody puts up their hands and says, okay, I'll go with you, they are not going to shoot their asses. Okay, so quit. Please stop. I mean, y'all is listening to this news bullshit way too much. Not knowing a damn thing in your brain about anything and just assuming shit. Now, if you're like me, you are currently putting a whole bunch of popcorn in the microwave, popping it up, putting it in big old buckets, you settling in for the show. Because when that caravan does reach the border, they gonna have a welcome wagon that they ain't gonna want to fight against. They're gonna be like, all right, I'm cool, I'm straight. Now, I know a lot of people are mad at me, and I got jailed on Twitter because I said, one of the caravan people, they was asked by a reporter, and this was some scandalous ass reporting, by the way. And he said, why are you coming to America? And the fella said, I want to ask for forgiveness. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. There's no churches in your country? Y'all got it bad over there. If you ain't got no churches in your country, you better hit one of them churches, man. Get on your knees. It'll be all forgiven. Believe me, God forgives. But then I thought about it. And I was like this, and I knew I shouldn't have said it. I said, well, trying to cross over that border in the way you're trying to cross, we definitely have some gentlemen at that border and gentle ladies at that border that'll arrange a one-on-one meeting with the individual that hands out forgiveness personally. And I got jailed on Twitter for that one. Lord, I apologize. I know. And bless all the starving pygmies down in New Guinea and here in America. Amen. But I'm so real about this border crisis. It's a border crisis. The military's down there. There is no crisis. Trust me, there is no crisis. There will be no crisis. And if they don't start none, there'll be none. Now, Kamala Harris is saying, we need to accept these people into our country. Why? Why? Well, because we're America and we're accepting, and we were built on immigrants. We were built on legal immigrants. See, that's what you're not understanding. You're not separating that fact. Illegal and legal. There's a huge difference. One goes by the rule of law and one goes, well, not by the rule of law. And we don't have to be accepting of anybody that doesn't follow our laws, because there are many patriots out there and many non-patriots out there. God bless all the left and the right. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We ain't been to jail a day in our life. We ain't never been arrested. We have followed the rule of law. We have abided by every state law that we went through, every city law, every county law, every law there is. We've abided by it. So how the hell you expect me to accept somebody that won't abide by one law, never mind any of the other ones? How can you guarantee that if they would break one law, a federal law, no less, that they'd follow the laws of the places they went to? Please, Kamala Harris, please enlighten me. Enlighten me, and I'll listen with an unbiased opinion, because as everybody knows, I am a former Democrat. So I'll listen with an unbiased opinion, but I ain't gonna have no bullshit spewed to me. We need to accept, we need to welcome them. Would they welcome us and accept us in their country? Hell no. Hell no, if we all got into a caravan and went down that way, I bet you we'd be stopped at the Mexican border and go, no, documents. Like, why we gotta show our documents if they ain't gotta show theirs? Now, how the fuck that work is? Miss Harris, we have laws in place. And apparently you haven't heard the news. There's a new president in office. He's been there 2 years. His name is Trump. He's a law-abiding citizen of the United States and elected leader of the United States. He's going to enforce the fucking laws. So suck it up. Deal with it. And my advice to you, stop bending over for everybody and start bending over for your own state and your constituents. Because California is suffering because of your stupidity. So please, don't talk about intellect and being welcoming when you're shitting and spitting in the faces of your own constituents. They deserve safety, and they're going to get it one way or the other. And ma'am, I'd suggest you stop threatening our president. Because it's not a good look for a sorry-ass senator who sucked her way to the top to be calling anybody fake. And that's real with Robo.